Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
AGT for the Kop TV with a very familiar face that we haven't seen since the last time I was at Anfield. Tony Kopite's back on the channel. Welcome. Tony, talk to me. We've scored another last minute kind of goal. Bobby Dazzler. Top of the league, Tone.
Top of the league, this is what we do. First of all, I just want to say 2,000 people or 50,000 people, the buzz doesn't change. It's probably the best hour and a half I've had for the past 6, 8, 9 months. You know, the Reds, what can you say? We had 2 kids playing, decimated by injuries, but the performance level doesn't drop.
It doesn't drop. The lads were so energetic tonight. We were watching it on the TV. Ali McCoy said Liverpool tonight were as impressive off the ball as they were on it. We absolutely hounded them down. And of course they had chances, Tony, but was it a nerve? Why didn't Bergwijn score 2 chances and why didn't Kane finish that sitter, free header?
Do you know what, with the one-on-ones, he had a couple of one-on-ones. I'd put that down to the presence of the goalie. We know what he's like and where his confidence as his defence seems to let people run through on goal. He makes himself really big, and you know, when he puts it all on the striker, you know, make your move, see where you go, and they seem to flap, whether it's a penalty, one-on-one, they seem to flap. Harry Kane, if he's not backing into people, shite.
Yeah, well, that was the biggest thing we were scared of tonight. Son getting the ball, putting Kane in behind. It happened a couple of times. Talk to me about the goal, because on the TV, on their goal, Tone, on the TV it played a replay of something and then they were celebrating for a goal. I mean, they cut us right open there, and it's a good finish. Yeah,
it was at the opposite end to us, and I've had a couple of pictures through our friends at home and it looked clearly offside. Off the top of my head, when you're watching it on the telly, it takes 5 minutes to work it out. They were back on the penalty spot. Everybody had agreed it was a goal before they'd even announced it was a check. You know, Anthony Taylor, the referee.
But they didn't check it for long. If you notice, when Liverpool have had an offside goal recently, or they think it's offside, they're looking at the camera for at least 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes, it ruins it on the telly.
But the camera that they looked at it from wasn't in line, you get it?
Yeah.
But from what we saw on TV, it did just look onside by the skin of his teeth.
You know, it's sport, isn't it? We're supposed to be sportsmen and we're supposed to show sportsmanship. I have my own theories on that. At the start of the season, we did try and buy the league. We did try and get rid of the Premier League and get rid of the European Cup, and we haven't seemed to have a rub of the green since. I still think it's a problem having Anthony Taylor as a referee. His team, God knows who was in the VAR studio, but it seems to be every week we're having contentious decisions that, you know, to the normal football man, normal football brain, they seem clear cut, you know, and then you've got these nameless, faceless people who are making decisions for us. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to fucking do. We've got no players, they keep fucking us over. We're top of the league.
Top of the league, Tony. Big game on Saturday. We don't really like these early kickoffs. A tough game away against Palace. I think they might have either drawn or won tonight. Not 100% sure, but Benteke's on fire. And you know who's the last... I know, I never thought I'd say that, to be honest. Benteke's on fire.
I think you've said it all there. Benteke's on fire. Wilfred Zaha's a mumble rapper. You know, it's Woy. What can you do? He's going to be well organised, well set up. He's going to have his limitations in, you know, advancements and, you know, a bit of balls or whatever. You can't not fancy the Reds. I thought Reece Williams, who's came in at the start of the season, looks like an absolute player. His defensive side of the game keeps getting tested more and more every week, and he's passing them. He's passing them with flying colours. Curtis Jones, I'll make a prediction now. At one point in his career, like Salah was the other year, like other people, I think Curtis Jones is going to be the best player in the world. Or as Stacey Dooley would say, the world.
Oh, I was talking to someone before the game, and they said, you know, there's a little bit of Stevie about Curtis. Obviously, wears the number 17 as well. Some performance from him tonight, and he just kept going and going and going and going.
Yeah, do you know what? He's a baller. You know, I've been a big advocate of his. You know, I get slagged in the house a little bit because when we've been watching it on the TV, he plays a little bit safe. But I think that's maturity. He turns the ball over. He doesn't take unnecessary risks. He keeps the ball moving. He pops it up. But that's the way we play. Why bang it in the box or play a 50-50, 40-60 ball when we can give it to Wijnaldum, give it to Henderson and start the move again? He seems to be really adapting to our tactics, what Klopp wants. And his natural talent, the lad's a baller. Give him his due. Do you know what I mean? I think he needs some elocution lessons. Not that I can talk. but the lads are baller. These kids, I don't know whether it's the talent of what's coming through our system or how well coached our players are, but you know, I reckon if me or you got a chance in the squad this week, we'd at least give it a good half an hour before we got dragged off.
That's right. Listen, Tony has returned to the Kop. Was this your first game at Anfield back tonight?
This is my first game, but
how was it?
if I go to the game, I'll talk about the game. To be honest, it was exciting. You know, it was amazing. I'm the same as everyone sitting back home, and it's been a big part of our lives. It's been a big vent of anger, frustration, you know, especially in these times with COVID, anxiety. Everyone's stuck in the house. If you're feeling shit and you're stuck in the house and watching the game, you're not on your own. If you've got a season ticket or fan card, we will get a chance to go this game again. We are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So keep strong, everyone, and we're going to win this fucking league. Kids, no kids, and Van Dijk's going to come back and lift the trophy.
Oh, we love that fight and talk from Tony. I completely agree with you. Listen, whatever anyone said, it's been depressing over the last 9 months not being able to get in there, but you must feel like a huge weight is lifted off your shoulders tonight. Tony, I was just about to call you Terry. Tony, top man. Hey, look after yourself, mate. Take care.
Well done, Reds. Welcome back. We'll see you all soon.
We 100% will. Don't you worry about that. Top of the table. Have some of that. Take care.